Vinyl community. Hello, Bruno here, Brittany. Um, in 1 hour from now, I will drive to one of the biggest festivals in France here, and the biggest of Brittany. It's called Les Vieilles Charrues. Um, it's a pop and rock festival, and I will see there these guys. Marquis de Sade, the legendary band from Rennes in Brittany, and they split off in I think it was in 80 or 81, and they are back on stage now for a few concerts. So yes, 8 o'clock p.m. today. Before that, I've seen this. This is Olivier Mélano, Brendan Perry from Dead Can Dance, and Bagat Sesson. Bagat Sesson is it's the Breton version of the Scottish pipe bands, and together they have made this record called Nolan, and it's I don't know, it's between folk music from Brittany because of the sound of the pipe band, and ambient music, very ambient. So it's not Britain music, but it's a mix. It's yes. So we'll see. At I think it's 9 p.m. The big star of the festival for today, Depeche Mode. So I'm not specialist of their music. When I bought the ticket for the festival, I decided to try some of their records because I didn't have any of them. I know them, of course, but okay. My last video was on records I've bought abroad in Italy and in south of England, but I've forgotten one. Sorry for that. It's this compilation I bought in Rome, and it's Le Orme, famous psych and prog band in Italy. I think this is a special edition. It's an original, and it is a compilation, and you have here the story of the band in a small booklet you can find within the cover, and the record is like that inside. Les Ormes. A few days before going abroad, I went to a charity shop and I've seen a mint record from a musician I didn't know, but I knew immediately it was a good deal because I paid €1 for that. And this musician is Alain Jean-Marie. It is a pianist, a jazz pianist, and he has recorded this album in '79, so it's jazz from that period, and yes, it's a very good mix between jazz and local music from West Indies in France, West Indies Islands. So and the label is Disque Debs, Debs, Debs. It's a label from Guadeloupe, West Indies. Yes. Then I want to show some records I've bought recently. These are originals, and the first one from the We are here in 86, and it's the Triffids in the Pines. The Triffids, they are from Australia, and the label is Hot Records. And you have an insert inside the cover. Yes, with the band and some story from this album, the Triffids. Then maybe more pop music from the 70s, I think. It is the Sparks, Propaganda, famous cover. Well, we are here on Highland Records. Sorry. And it is from, it's an English pressing. I'm looking for the here, I don't find. Yeah, 74. Propaganda from the Sparks. Next one is on this famous collection, Actual BYG, number 21, for the name, sorry, Graken Monker 3, or the third, New Africa. And maybe I can say this is less free jazz that we usually find music in that series. But I've got to listen to it more. The next one is a compilation, and it's about a musician who made so much original soundtracks, and it is François de Roubaix. You can maybe we can say from him that he is between I don't know, ambient music and library music, maybe we can say that. If you like Italian original soundtracks from Umiliani or this type of musician, you can go with this guy. It's a compilation, so you have a picture of each film here. He is, unfortunately, is dead very young. I think that it was in the late 70s. I'm not sure. And yes, this is a really good name to discover if you don't know him. Next one is a female artist. I just learned from her, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks ago. She is from Sweden, and her name is not true for me. It's not very easy for me. Is Anna von Hauswolf, and the name of the record is Dead Magic. Her voice maybe is not so far from Björk, and her music is not so far from Swans. Maybe you have craft rock here as well, ambient music, electronic. I don't know. I've just heard one song, and with this song, my choice was done, I've got to get this album. And this song is the Mysterious Vanishing of Electra. So just try that, and then you decide. We are now in the last day of June, and now in July. We have a period when we can find some products cheaper sale. So I've just bought some records in that period, and here are the acquisitions. The first one is Pascal Comelade, and it's oh, there is the price here. No, less than 10 euros. Pascal Comelade has made it's an underground singer from French chanson, we can say that. So it's very interesting. And he had made this album, I think, in the mid 80s, and he had re-recorded it with other artists like PJ Harvey, and this is this recording. So it's a vinyl reissue from a record that was a new version of this. Sorry, I'm not clear, but the name of the album is L'Argot du Bruit. Next one is a soul artist, and it's very sad, but I think that when I didn't know anything about him, I just heard that this album was good, and when I tried to know more about him, I just learned that he was dead a few days ago before, and it is Sonny Knight and the Lakers. The name of the album is Sooner and Later, and the label is Secret Stash. What we can say about that, it's soul record, like vintage one. It is from, I think, it's 2016. It's from 2016, and it could be recorded, I don't know, maybe in the early 70s. So yes, it's a great one. Next one is in totally different style, because it's a Brian Eno album, and it's called Reflection. So it's a very minimalist ambient music. It's a concept album in 4 parts because of the vinyl edition. Reflection 1, 2, 3, 4. Brian Eno. The last one is Wilco Schmilko. Great cover art. Very, very good. Up. Wilco Schmilko. And yes. And the last one is Well, it's very cheesy. I don't know, maybe 10 or 11, and I've heard that, and I didn't have this record, and I just found this edition. It's 12-inch, 45 RPM, and it's Laurent Voulzy Rock Collection, and it's a very long version. And it is, I think it's an English word, sorry if it's not, but it's a medley. You have this song, and instead of the song, you have some parts with Beatles, Beach Boys, Rolling Stones, but recorded by him. So it's very cheesy, but yes, I've got it. I'm very proud. No, I'm not sure. So sorry for my hesitation, but I think I've got to go because they won't wait for me to start on stage. So thank you for watching, and please comment. Bye.